On this week's episode of Afternoon Express, entrepreneur, DJ and entertainer Luke McPherson invites us to his 30th birthday celebrations. Karishma Baste hosts a pink and white tea party for her daughter Isla and their friends. World-class musical artist Baby Daiz joins us in studio and gets us up to speed on all the latest.
Former Miss South Africa and recently happily married Natasha Joubert takes time off with a relaxing trip to the spa.
We look back on the start to Manie Libbok's incredible career and how he's always had his wife Verna Lee's support. And love is in the air as we attend the wedding of nature boy Ryle to the love of his life, Mel Bay. Hello Mzansi and welcome back to the show. There are many important moments in a person's life, and for entertainer, entrepreneur and DJ Luke McPherson, he just went through a big one. Afternoon Express was invited to Luke's 30th birthday party, which took place at his very own rooftop venue in Cape Town. But first, we had to check out how he's been building his career.
This venue has gained quite a reputation, even hosting the likes of the Prince of Wales. How does you and your team maintain a level of excellence?
I think that's a moving target because one can never be perfect, but we certainly strive to be. The way your staff members treat customers, the level of service, but it's just constantly being innovative. The way you deal with clients, the energy and feeling that you give them, that translates, I believe. Our photographer's just arrived, Aaron. Hey Aaron, how you doing? It's good to see you, man. Happy Tuesday. This is Karishma.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
We're going to be doing a photo shoot, a pre-photo shoot for my birthday. Come join.
Sure. Prior to Rooftop on Brie, you were a DJ and a festival organizer. Tell us a bit about that fun time in your life and how did it prepare you for the role you have today?
To start on the festival organizing, one of my best mates came to me with this wild idea, said, hey, we're both good at what we do. He owns a technical company. I'm good in hospitality and throwing events. And he said to me, why don't we throw a festival? So we went on this endeavor. The first festival we threw was 2,500 people to our great surprise. And subsequently, we started to develop a name brand through one after the next every year. Besides for that, how I got into the festival scene, I was a photographer, much like Aaron, and then naturally I love music and I branched out into being a DJ. I love engaging with people, so all my passions were found within that sort of realm.
Luke knows that it's important for his guests to enjoy the outdoor experience with the finest food.
Hi guys.
Hi Damien, this looks incredible. What have you prepared for us today?
I've got little bites for you today so you're not too overwhelmed. But I'll start on this far end over here. Got a salmon blini for you, a butternut tartlet, one of the favorite. Got a mushroom arancini, beef Wellington. On the far corner over here, I've got orange glazed chicken skewer. And I've just thrown a bit of steak on the side as well with some tomato jam. And over here, we've got a gopita, which is the vegetarian option to our chicken tikka sambosa.
Damien, you have outdone yourself.
Please enjoy.
Thank you. What a spread.
Don't know where to start.
This is a spectacular terrace, and I know it holds some very special memories for you.
Definitely, I assume you're talking about my wedding, one of the most special days of my life. Absolutely incredible, not only the moments from customers, but I got married right over here to our left, said I do, and married the love of my life.
You have been together for 18 years. That is incredible. How did you meet?
So we met at my brother's wedding. I walked in and instantly noticed her. And funny enough, the same from her side, she asked my now sister-in-law, she said, who is this guy? And yeah, there was an instant connection. We got chatting, the rest is history.
What has been the best part of being married for you?
Honestly, the person you choose to do life with is probably one of the most important decisions you make in your life. And I definitely picked the right one. I think things happen for a reason. She's the love of my life. And just having that person that you can share life's experiences with, the highs and the lows is, yeah, outstanding.
Big birthday bash coming up. What excites you about turning 30?
I think I've got a new ethos as to this next coming decade. And it's just very much focused on life itself. And without getting too deep, it's about human connection and just being that person for other people, right? Life is already hard. Why do we make it harder for other people around us? Just be that pillar in your friendship circle, in your family, to your loved ones. And it's just about being that person.
That is a beautiful ethos, and I know that you are going to embrace it fully.
Thank you.
And Luke's party certainly was a night for his family and friends to connect and to enjoy with good vibes and kindness all around.
Luke, from the entire Afternoon Express team, thank you so much for having us here to celebrate with you today. Happy, happy, happy birthday. So most people hire a DJ to play at their birthdays, but you played at your own birthday. What's it like seeing your family and friends enjoy the set that you played?
I've been a DJ since 2013, and funny you should ask. A lot of people have mentioned, why do you do it? And I've never been the stereotypical famous DJ, but the reality is I want to form a space where people can come together and have a good time. Even tonight, I played an opening set. After food, I love to curate an environment where people have a great time. It's part of my DNA, and yeah, it's one of my passions and my loves. And I guess that's why I love what I'm doing in terms of the hospitality industry, because nothing makes me happier.
Chelsea, what part did you have in planning this party?
Honestly, my one assignment was to show up and look good, and I feel like that's what I brought to the party. Everything else is like he can pull this out of nowhere.
She's being modest.
No, in a couple of days he can pull this all together. This is honestly his baby. I'm just here to support.
That is the magic of Luke McPherson, right? Yes. As you enter your dirty 30s, are you and Chelsea thinking about starting a family anytime soon?
Most definitely. So many people have told me I'll be an outstanding dad, and I know I will, but there's also that responsibility that I feel and I know. And when that day comes, I can't wait to welcome my special child to my beautiful wife, but that is something I don't take lightly.
Some people say life really only begins at 30, and that's definitely true for Luke because he still has a lot to look forward to.
Up next, we meet Absa She's Next top 5 finalist Andiswa Phakathi and sit down with the hit-making musical artist Baby Daiz.
Every successful business starts with a story worth sharing. Today, we meet an entrepreneur proving how the right backing can spark extraordinary growth. In the heart of Pretoria West, a woman is building so much more than just furniture. She is carving out a movement. Welcome to Fabuleux House, where craftsmanship, passion, and purpose collide. Andisiwe, thank you so much for having me in your space. Your furniture is absolutely beautiful. Please tell me everything there is to know about Fabuleux House, how it started, why you started it.
Fabuleux House started in 2020 after I got retrenched as a chef in a cake designing store. So what I did, I partnered with my partner, advertising his work on social media, and then the feedback from our clients was very great. They loved our craftsmanship, our quality, and the delivering time was within like 2 to 3 weeks. That's how we started.
That is absolutely amazing for me because you took retrenchment and decided to start a business. That kind of resilience is unmatched. But what kind of furniture do you make here?
When we started doing only pedestals. And we started adding chest of drawers, headboards, because our clients would come and ask for a chest of drawer. So we can't say no, we can't do it. So we started adding our product line to what our customers need.
What was the very first piece of furniture you created and how did it feel to finish it?
I made a bookshelf with 2 shelves and it felt great because I didn't know I could do something. When I see someone doing it, it looks hard, but when I did it, it was very easy.
Now let's talk about She's Next. That's why we're here. You're a top 5 finalist, which is crazy because there were hundreds of people that applied. I'm getting goosebumps just saying it. How did you feel when you heard the news?
We thank God. Honestly, at first, I was a bit skeptical. Is this real or not? Because when you check the money that is there, but I was excited. Even the confirmation was sent at night, so I was a bit skeptical is this true or what's happening?
Entrepreneurship is difficult. We've talked about it enough to know it, but the craftsmanship space is even more difficult. And in my mind, it's associated with men. I think it's no secret. Everybody knows my dad is a carpenter, so I think that field is mostly for men. My mind was completely blown today, walking in to see a gorgeous girl taking over the business. And I now know that we actually have space in this place. Now, we cannot talk about She's Next without talking about women and specifically women in businesses. What are some of those challenges that women entrepreneurs face in the space?
It's the problem of being stereotyped, especially when it comes to male-dominant industries, because there's this perception that women can't do men work. So there is a problem in that, but we are trying to erase that as we see us in this industry.
How do you feel the She's Next program is going to alter your life business-wise?
I see Fabuleux House supplying retail stores, want to invest in industrial machines, get a proper warehouse, empowering other women in this male-dominant industry, and making my dreams come true in Fabuleux House.
It is not often that you meet someone that turned a single bookshelf into a thriving business. But more than that, is she chose to do it with her own hands right here in Pretoria West. This is testament that when women step into their purpose, their stories reshape the world, because your story matters. When vision turns into a thriving enterprise, entire communities feel the difference. And that's the kind of change ABSA champions.
I've been through a lot of these what's happening. My head in the cloud, I'm feeling alive again. I wasn't nobody, now I'm on hiding, man. I know all my haters wishing that I'd win.
He is one of the hottest and most influential forces in the South African music industry at the moment, Mzansi, joining us now in studio and promoting his latest single, Matisa. Please give it up for Baby Daiz. Hello, Daiz. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling great. And you?
I'm feeling good. You look as cool as a cucumber. Your image, your name, it is taking the digital world by storm. Have you had any time to process what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really see it like that. I just focus on the work and just like growing as a human being.
Oh, that explains so much. I feel like everybody that knows you calls you an innovator when it comes to music, and you're jumping from different genres. How has it been trying to find your sound?
I feel like just me being involved with different cultures, you know, like having Congolese, Nigerians, South Africans, Zimbabwean friends, you know, and just like figuring out what like which sound like will move Africa forward, you know. And because I'm so into music, it's like, yeah, it's something that I'm just into.
And how would you describe your music? Like if somebody who doesn't know you was like, okay, I see Baby Daiz, but how would you describe your own music?
I think it's like re-empowerment and just the anger, the energy, the frustration. I'll describe it as reclaiming power, you know?
Ooh, I love the sound of that. Now let's talk about Matisa. It has literally been called the record that is burning dance floors, which is a huge thing to live up to. What was the inspiration behind the song?
I think I just wanted to create something very different and something that like you don't need to understand, but like you can just feel it. I wanted to create a feeling, you know, a feeling of like, you know, when you're down and something that can just uplift you without you doing anything.
And what does Matisa mean?
Lift it up.
Oh, you create, that's ridiculous. It literally means lift it up.
Yeah, but it's in Lingala. It's a Congolese language. So it means lift it up, Matisa.
And let's talk about social media. How big of a role has social media played in continuing your career or bringing it to that next level?
I think, yeah, it played a very big role because, like, you know, you have like TikTok, Instagram, like where you can reach the mass without you needing to pay for promotion, or, you know, it's just about being consistent. So I was consistent enough to like just keep promoting my stuff until it reached like the right ears, and yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of social media, Queen Latifah gave you a follow.
Yeah.
What a big deal. How did that make you feel?
It's so crazy, you know, it's like watching a movie and then the person coming out of the TV to say what's up to you.
Yes, that acknowledgement of, I know you by name.
It was crazy, yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And where do you see your career going? Obviously, we know you've been in this for a couple of years now. Where do you see yourself going over the next couple of years?
I want to take over the world as an African man. I want to let the world know that, like, yo, this is like a real thing. And I just see myself perform at big stages. I want to perform at Afro Nation, Wireless. I want to sell out the O2 Arena. Like, that's my vision. Yeah.
What I love about what you said is you're like, I want to take over the world as an African man. Like, remind them that this is actually what we are, not just the pictures you see on socials.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, I cannot have you in here without asking the question that I know every girl watching the show is dying to know the answer to. And that is simply, is there someone special in the life of Baby Daiz, or are you keeping it under wraps?
both. There is somebody special, and I am also keeping it under wraps, you know. But she knows who she is, though, so...
You know who you are when you are.
Yeah.
Now, you are jumping around between two cities. You're either in Joburg or in Cape Town. I'm going to ask you a bit of a tricky question.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite between the two?
Like, I like both, I won't lie, because they both like offer me two different things. You know, I go to Cape Town when like I gotta recollect my mind, like just, you know, put myself together. And then Joburg is like to work hard, you know, like to just get your hands dirty, grind, and yeah. So I love both, but Cape Town, because I'm from Cape Town, I would definitely say Cape Town.
Absolutely, you have to represent your home place.
Definitely, 100%.
Now, for more people that want to learn about Baby Daiz after this, where can they find you? Where can they find your music? Give us all the information.
You can follow me at Baby Daiz _. My music is literally everywhere: Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Boombox, Facebook. I don't know, anywhere you want to go. Mix it, BlackBerry, I don't know, anything. Yeah, you get it.
Every platform that exists, we can find you.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, thank you so much for your time, Baby Daiz.
Thank you so much. This was amazing. Had fun being here.
Thank you. What an impact and imprint Baby Daiz is making on our pop culture scene, Zansi, which all goes to show what an exciting time it is to celebrate all things local entertainment.
Next up, we join the newly married Natasha Joubert for a relaxing day at the spa.
The honeymoon phase is the peak of any relationship where feelings of love and happiness are up to the max. Some say that this period won't last long, but for former Miss South Africa Natasha Joubert and her husband Ryle and Mel, it doesn't show any signs of stopping.
Hello.
Oh,
thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you for coming. You look absolutely stunning as usual.
No. Says you.
Natasha, it has been forever since I've seen you, and you've literally become somebody's wife in the time that we haven't seen each other. Have you had any time at all to process that fabulous wedding?
Yes, I would say like I've settled in now, but the 6 months prior to my wedding, girl, when you get engaged, come to me, let's have a coffee. I'm going to give you all the advice, because it is hard work.
Natasha and IT guru Enrico Vermaak had been together for almost a decade when Enrico popped the big question whilst on a yacht cruise in Cape Town. They first met at a friend's party in 2015 and the chemistry was instant.
Do you have any favorite memories of the day or even leading up to the day?
So the morning of my wedding, it was like 7 o'clock, I wake up, I'm like, okay, I only have to do hair and makeup at 10ish. There's literally no mountains in sight. It's drizzling. It's like clouds 360. My whole wedding was outside, so I'm panicking. I'm like, this is not the vision. You know when you wake up and you just feel in the mood of the weather, like you just either feel a little bit, I want to stay in bed, or... So my wedding day, I was like, we need to bring the energy. And it turned out to be the best day ever.
Oh, and it was so beautiful to watch. One of my favorite moments has to be that video you posted of you revealing your dress to your bridesmaids. That was stunning. Can you walk me through that memory?
Honestly, I was anxious. So I kept my dress a complete secret from everyone. My mother didn't know, my sister, like no one knew. And so the last dress fitting, when I didn't even collect it, I just went to fit. My grandfather went with me to Porch and we drove together and I was like, okay, Gumpy, you can see my second dress, but not the main dress. And when I was there, I couldn't help. I was like, Gumpy, do you want to see my dress? And we felt so like actually naughty because he couldn't tell my grandmother, because my grandmother is also a fashionista. And so he just took his pictures on his phone. He's like, I won't show anyone. I'm like, Gumpy, you really can't. This is like a state secret. And when they saw me, you get emotional because I think, the emotions does build. And it's more towards Enrico, your husband, but then there's so many other people who make this possible and make you feel so special.
Oh, and the dress design. How did you get to it? What was the inspiration behind it?
This was hard. This was hard. Like, you would know perfectly well how hard it is to find something that takes your breath away after wearing so many beautiful gowns. It's hard. You go to shoots, events, you went to international, like you wear exquisite gowns and you feel beautiful many times. There's a few moments, you know. But I knew from the get-go Yolandi was making my dress. I mean, we've walked such a long way since making my Miss Universe gowns, my handover Miss South Africa gowns, so obviously she was going to make my wedding gown. I trust her fully. I wanted to feel extra. I'm an extra person, okay? A little bit of bling ain't hurting no one.
Now, planning a wedding is no easy feat. You have had the process of planning it, the wedding day has passed. I feel like you are very deserving of a spa day today.
Cheers to us, girls.
Let's go get those gowns on.
After coming so close to gold in Miss SA 2020, Natasha was demoralized when she placed second. But with some encouragement from Enrico, she returned to the Miss SA pageant in 2023 and took her crown.
How did you manage to come back? Where did that perseverance come from?
I actually love having this conversation with you because you've been top 3 as well and you also went international, so I feel like I'm speaking to someone who really truly does understand. But I think there's something with especially going internationally where you push yourself. You have to like find it in yourself and yeah, almost like a lot of like self-doubt, a little bit of imposter syndrome. I came back struggling a lot with depression and I've been very open about it, doing psychology since 2021. I just had to remind myself, what is the why? Should I want to go back? Initially, I did not want to go back. And I think you know this feeling. When you come back from overseas, you're like, done, thank you. That was cool, but that was a lot of like stress. The first time when I went into Miss SA, I haven't dealt with a lot of things in my childhood. I lost my father when I was 16 and never really dealt with it. And that was like 7 years at that point. And I remember during my journey, I was asked about it. Very emotional. And I think the emotional intelligence wasn't there as yet. And during Miss SA and Miss Universe, I had to like face things straight on. Like there was no kind of hiding from it. It was like, okay, here we are, you have to address it. And so afterwards, I feel like Miss SA and Miss Universe, in a sense, was like therapy for me, like working through things I never used to. And so when I came back, I just felt a lot stronger in what I had to offer. I put everything just out there. I was like, I'm here to fight for it because I know that I can be a good Miss South Africa. It's tough, but it's worth it.
You were such an incredible Miss South Africa, and whenever your name pops up, my mind immediately goes to resilience because it takes a lot to do what you did. I feel like you changed the brand of Miss South Africa. You did incredibly well. And I know that if anybody who has entered Miss South Africa this year were here, they would like to know what piece of advice you have for them. Do you have anything you'd say to them?
I'm going to speak out of a perspective like what I would have wanted to hear after the first time, because I think it's always like, just be yourself. You always get that advice, like be authentic, da-da-da. I think the one thing that truly helped me is kind of making peace with the fact that you submit to being vulnerable. And it is almost like a weapon. People think it's such a downfall, but it's actually your like biggest weapon to be able to open up to South Africans. People want a Miss South Africa that they can relate to, story that they feel like their story is being heard. And don't try and be too perfect. That's something I struggled with. I was like, don't cry, like look good always. Like as soon as you submit to the idea of being yourself and vulnerable, it's so freeing to just be. People accept you so much louder and proudly, so.
Oh my God.
I want to say thank you to South Africa for supporting me because I really felt the love and I want other girls to experience it as well.
Much of Natasha's youth was spent working with her mother Nanette as they dreamt up their own fashion designs. Now the two have made these dreams a reality by creating their own company, Natalia Jeffries.
Why did you decide to start the company and how far has it come along?
It actually goes way back, like really way back. And I used to do modeling competitions on weekends growing up. That's where obviously the dream of Miss South Africa was born. My mother, she didn't do sewing in school, but she kind of did, but she wasn't too skilled. And so she started making my gowns that I wore. And when I was 16 year, like teenager age, I was obviously very persistent on what I wanted. Like, you know, that teenage phase where you're like, I want this color, I want it this way. And so that's where we started like almost doing it together. And when I was 19, first year out of school, I registered the name. I was like, this name actually came from a friend who wrote a book, and in the book my name was Natalia Jeffries. And so it was born there, and actually since today has been such a passion of mine. I love dressing up. A good look, like it immediately gives me a confidence boost. So Yeah, I'm excited to go back because the past few years I've really been kind of pushing it to the side. My mother's been going full on, and now I'm excited to like get back into it. I wore one of my designs recently at an event, and my mother and we put it together in 2 days. So I'm excited to get back into it.
And we absolutely love those looks during fashion weeks. Does Natalia Jeffries have anything else in store for the rest of the year that we can look forward to?
So many people are like DMing me like start a collection, do a collection, and maybe I should consider. But I'm such a perfectionist, like I wouldn't want to put anything out there. Maybe yes, but definitely a few collections in couture, for sure.
You've accomplished so much over the years. What memories stand out the most to you, and what piece of advice would you give to younger Natasha?
I wouldn't say there's like a significant moment, because I think anyone would think, oh, it's that night that you won Miss SA. But if I now, immediately when you asked, the first thing that popped up was just me being consistent towards my dreams. I'm proud of that, because I think along the way I could have easily said, okay, cool, this was now enough. I don't want to put myself out there any further and maybe open myself up for more disappointments and having to deal with that. So definitely the consistency, like that was something that even 2023, I was like, that's something that carried me to the end, was knowing and reminding myself, this is what I have to offer. I won't stop until I get it. Very persistent. People call it resilience, but I'm like, I'm just really persistent. And to my younger self, I've been asked this question so many times. And every time I'm like, I don't really know. I was a tomboy growing up. So if I would have said to her like, hey, your life is gonna make a 360, it really is gonna make a 360, bear with me. But honestly, just, be compassionate with yourself, because that's something that I sometimes struggle with, is giving myself compassion and grace to say it's okay to fail and not feel like you're getting immediate results.
This has been such a beautiful day of not just looking at the window that you allow us to see on social media, but getting to know you so much more. I need us to keep doing these spa days.
Listen, we can make it a monthly thing between you and I.
Thank you so much for joining me. It was amazing.
Oh, and thank you, ladies, as well.
Thank you.
Coming up, popular Springbok rugby player Manie Libbok and his wife Verna Lee spend precious time out together, and Karishma hosts a pink and white tea party for her daughter Ayla and their friends.
When it comes to honoring the special men in our country, we cannot forget to give our incredible athletes their flowers. Manie Libbok is one such athlete, playing for the Stormers as well as representing South Africa internationally.
My name is Manie Libbok and I'm a professional rugby player. As a child growing up playing in the streets of Humansdorp, I always wanted to be a professional rugby player, and obviously after that I dreamed to be a Springbok. To be honest, I don't think moms out there, parents out there think rugby is a safe sport, but it is a safe sport. It's lekker to play, and that's the beauty of rugby, is the fact that it helps you to create new friendships and take you around the world to places where you never thought you were ever going to be.
From his great-grand Leona Libbok to his mother, also Leona, and now his wife Verna Lee, the champ has always had support from the important woman in his life.
We met in school, in high school. So I was in Otaniqua High School, and then he came in grade 11. We were in the same business class, and that's where we met. He was very shy and quiet, so I'm very bubbly, so I was the first one talking to him. So yeah.
She caught my eye from the word go, to be honest. I just wanted to be close to her. That's why I
got close, actually.
Yeah, I got close to her.
But
and I wanted
told
to be,
him to come sit behind me.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot in common. Like sport, for instance, is the biggest thing, I think. I did athletics. He also did athletics in school, and I also played netball. I did a bit of dancing. So we both are very calm. We don't like a lot of too much people, anything like that. So I feel like that's also something we have in common.
We love to go watch movies, like those are stuff we do.
We like animals, watching lions or anything like that.
Yeah, go look.
Or wildlife.
Yes, 100%.
Obviously, they're in the limelight, so you have to get used to a lot of stuff, especially the media. So it's very stressful and all that. It has its perks, but I feel like it's more stressful. So, but the normal life, it's better to me.
And I'm also normal to us.
We like being normal.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yo, that was so much fun. I don't know about Manie, but he looked really funny.
Yeah, but it was so. I was scared. I was scared, really. I was really scared.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a nice experience. Obviously, you have to do it often to get better. I would definitely choose rugby boots. Eh? Definitely, that's my comfort zone.
Please keep it by the rugby boots.
Yeah.
Being a world-class athlete can be hard on the body and the mind, so Manie needs to make sure he gets enough time off the pitch to rest, recharge, and to spend time with Verna Lee.
I've never been on a sunset cruise before, but I've been on a normal cruise, but not sunset. It's actually amazing.
Yeah, it's very special because obviously with my busy schedule, playing rugby, a guy like me needs experiences like this just to calm the mind down, just took my mind away from rugby and spend some time with Verna Lee. It's always special. And yeah, it's beautiful scenes, beautiful views. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Being out on the open ocean and so close to Robben Island gave Manie room to reflect on Utata Madiba and the legacy this great man left for South Africa.
Yeah, Madiba is an icon. Eh? What he does to our country is just amazing. He was the first person that stand by the thing that sport can bring South Africans together, and that's special. I mean, for me, it's awesome to be South African. Such a lovely country, such a beautiful country. So it's nice to be a South African, it's nice to stay in this country.
Manie and Verna Lee got married last year, and the foundation for their relationship since day one has been their loving friendship and relaxed outings together.
I feel like he was more romantic on the first few dates. Yeah, so he invited me to like a strawberry farm. We were still young though, but we had to do a maze. So then you go through stuff like by the strawberry farm and they tell you on cards what to do. But now it's like we plan it together. I like eating, so he knows that's the path to my heart.
Yeah.
So you can just take me to a restaurant, then we'll be fine.
Since former All Blacks and Bulls coach John Mitchell gave this fly half his first chance, Verna Lee has seen her husband fly.
I'm very proud of him. He's a real hard worker on and off the field, and even when he gets time off, there's always training in his head. It's rugby all over. Really, he loves the game, he loves evolving in the game, and he's a real hard worker.
The Springboks inspire me because since a little boy, when I started playing rugby, I fell in love with the game, and that's all I wanted to do, to play for the Springboks. For me, to put that jersey on means the world for me because it's such great history. I just feel like I also want to be part of that legacy, and just to put a jersey over my head means the world to me.
Manie's story shows us that with enough determination, there is no heights we cannot reach. And we here at Afternoon Express cannot wait to see where his passion takes him next. With just a few Pep Home finds, you can host a beautiful experience where every snack, sip, and story becomes a memory to treasure.
Delightful, sparkling, and oh so sweet. Days spent with friends and family should be treasured forever. Hi, I'm Karishma, and today I'm thrilled to share a sip, tea, and cake afternoon with my daughter Isla and our friends. Join me as we create an intimate setting brought to life with decor and tableware from Pep Home. Today, Isla and I are starting in the kitchen preparing some treats for our guests. And we both love a cupcake, and we thought it would be fun to decorate some beautiful cupcakes for our guests. I found these super cute cupcake toppers at Pep Home. Isla, which ones do you think we should use?
The flamingo and the palm tree.
Perfect. Okay, where do you want to put the palm tree? Yeah, you can do it. Okay, I am going to put a flamingo on this one. They look so beautiful. Don't you think so? Okay, what next? Another flamingo? Okay. And then palm tree? For today's decor, we're keeping it fun, fresh, and a little bit girly. And these cake toppers worked perfectly. We're also going to add a little bit of sprinkles for some extra fun. Which sprinkles do you think we should use?
Those small rainbow ones.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna open them. They look fun, hey? Are you gonna help me do this? Oh, that looks so cute. Do you think we should use different sprinkles for the last 4?
Yes.
Which ones do you think?
There's rainbow stones.
I'm going to do them because they're a little bit far away for you. I know you're going to want a little taste of these. Yes? Okay. Are you excited to see your bestie?
Yes. I haven't seen her so long.
I think these look beautiful. What do you think?
Yes.
We did a great job? High five. Did you enjoy decorating the cupcakes?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
Stealing the sprinkles.
Isla, you can go and play for a bit while I set the table.
Okay.
Okay. For today's setup, I've gone with a whimsical theme. I'm thinking soft, dusty pinks, crisp whites, and a touch of gold and wood to bring it all together. For my base, I'm going to use this beautiful pink and white table runner from Pep Home. What I love about Pep Home is that they make it so easy to play with different styles and themes. White crockery is a classic for a reason. It is chic and timeless, and I thought it would make the perfect base for today's table. I love the detailing on them, it just makes them pop. You know, when it comes to glasses, I can't resist mixing and matching, and Pep Home has a fantastic range of glassware to choose from. I was lucky enough to find these pink ones that go perfectly with my theme. One of my favorite things to do is to add flowers to a table setup. It really does just bring everything to life. And of course, the perfect vase is essential, and these are just gorgeous. This deep pink vase really brings a sense of warmth to our whimsical theme. And I love to repurpose. This gorgeous vase is from our flower arranging masterclass, and it is perfect for this table. These apple and pear ornaments are perfect for bringing my whimsical theme to life, and these gold accents are giving me life. What's a tea party without some tea, milk, and sugar? My table looks magical. I just need to get Isla to help me bring out the treats. Isla, what do you think of Mama's table?
It's beautiful, and I like the apple.
Is that your favorite?
Yes.
Awesome. Hello.
Wow. See, and
too.
Look at this.
Everything's ready. Have a seat, please.
Wow.
Come, Isla, you can sit here. It is so beautiful to have you both here on this exquisite day.
Absolutely exquisite. Well, these flowers are certainly coming alive in all this beautiful decoration you have.
Thank you so much. Can I offer you some non-alcoholic bubbly?
Yes, please.
Isla and I decorated some cupcakes for you guys.
Wow. Fun indeed.
Tanea, would you like one? Your choice, whichever one you want.
Isla, yes. Did you make these cupcakes? Yes, I made them with my mom. The cupcakes are pretty and the sprinkles are nice. Thank you.
These sweet treats are really hitting the spot.
Everything on this table is just divine. And this afternoon with all of you has been so beautiful, and what a treat.
Thank you so much for joining us. A delightful afternoon spent with my daughter and special friends. With a few thoughtful touches and curated tableware from Pep Home, you too can create an elegant and memorable afternoon, perfect for hosting family and friends.
Coming up, we attend the beautiful wedding of nature boy Ryle and the love of his life, Mel Corbet.
Spring is the season of new beginnings, and for Ryle and his now wife Mel, their wedding signaled the beginning of their new life together. It was a day not to be missed, and we've given you all a front row seat.
These last few months, and especially the last 5 months, have been crazy because that's how long we had to plan the wedding of our dreams. Let me tell you guys, take your time with this incredible moment because the stress has been crazy, but the good kind of stress, that excited stress, the stress knowing that you're going to have your friends and family, your loved ones, and you only get to do this once.
I'm so thrilled that the day has finally arrived. I have been stressing for the past 5 months since I got engaged. It's been amazing, but I'm very happy that it's here now, and I'm just so excited for the weekend. Having my loved ones here with me, it's just been so amazing. I feel so supported, and it's just such a special moment to share with my bestie and my sister, so I love it.
I am so excited to see my sister get married. She was with me on my wedding day, and I'm so happy that I get to be here with hers. Preparation for the De Mornay Wed Fest has been quite something. It wouldn't be Melissa and Ryle if they weren't getting married in only 4 months' notice to everybody. So it's been a whirlwind, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see it all pan out.
Cherry Glamping is probably the ultimate and the most incredible location and the perfect one for Mal and I. I mean, look at this place. It's got an incredible ancient mountain that's just giving wisdom. We've got acres of natural landscape, rolling hills, forests. So when you talk about a nature boy type of location, this is exactly it. And even the glamping, you know, I love the outdoors, but for those that are not used to roughing it out, this is such an incredible and opulent camping experience. I don't think anybody's complaining. And also just being able to have a venue we can do you. So we can be in a forest, we can turn it from glamorous to a jewel, which is gonna come at the end. And I love that the venue caters, so that allows for everything, and it's just absolutely perfect.
Our wedding theme and the whole itinerary for the weekend is like a festival wedding, so that just captures our relationship so perfectly. We're not very traditional. We wanted to spend as much time with our family and loved ones as possible, so the whole like not seeing the groom or not seeing people in the morning, like that was time that I really wanted to spend with my guests. So we just took it to a new level, more like chilled, relaxed, and just have a big party with everybody. So that fits us perfectly. And the theme we've obviously got the dresses and suits for the like more traditional part of the wedding. Then thereafter we've got a De Mornay Wed Fest, which is like Coachella theme, and everyone can just go wild and just show their inner craziness. So we got animal prints, glitter, sequins. So I'm so excited for that part of the wedding as well. I wouldn't say I'm anxious. I'm just a little bit more nervous. Every time I hear the song I'm gonna walk down the aisle to or read what I'm gonna say, I definitely get teary. So definitely emotional, but not anxious. I'm more excited.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe this feeling, whether it's nerves, excitement, or just a mix of all the good emotions. I've been waiting for this moment longer than I can admit. And now that it's here, I'm thinking to myself, bro, why did you not do this sooner? So excitement is probably at the top of the list, but there's definitely a lot of nerves in there. I'm just trying to act cool right now.
Cheers, gentlemen. Thank you for being a part of this incredible day. I really appreciate you all.
Choosing our outfits for the wedding, obviously that can be quite an overwhelming experience and daunting, but we got a lot of help. We had Bride & Co and Eurosuit come through in such a short space of time and deliver on absolute VIP, King's quality gear. I had so many internationals come through as well, and some of my grooms and my cousins and family. I had a lot of people coming from all parts of the globe for this occasion. And I knew I needed convenience. I knew I needed to just give them a stress-free opportunity to dress to the nines. The guys didn't have to worry about much. They could just rock up, be present in the moment, and allow them to focus on the good things. And even for Mals, just seeing her, once she had chosen something, I didn't get to see the dress, but I could see the look in her face. And it seemed like she found perfection. I didn't think it would happen that easily. And I'm really so grateful that we had incredible partners making this process just a dream.
I'm so excited for my future husband, Ryle, to see me in my dress. The thing I'm most excited for, though, is I want to see him when he sees me, that first moment. Because if he doesn't cry, I'm leaving and coming back again until he does.
My friends, my family, and everybody that's close and dear to us is here. And that's what's really important to me. But I think at the top of the list, it's seeing my wife-to-be, seeing Melissa walk down that aisle, and I don't know, wondering if I can contain my emotion or not. I really can't wait to just see my wife-to-be.
The moment I saw Ryle, when I came down the aisle, first I was
shocked to see he was there, firstly, on time. I was just so happy to see him. All my nerves disappeared and I just was just so happy and like content.
I don't know how to express the feeling and reaction of seeing how absolutely incredible Miles looked. Seeing a dad give her off, I mean, the emotions. I'm proud that I kept it in, but there was a whole lot of tears inside here and just a whole lot of gratitude for being able to feel like I am winning the lottery right now, or beyond that.
For me, the nerves are definitely gone. That first part was very stressful. Now we can just have fun, enjoy ourselves.
Absolutely amazing. I didn't think the moment would be so big for me. It took me right back into my own wedding moment. And I think I might go to a wedding every year just to be reminded of that beauty and the contract that you are creating with each other. And I'm so glad they had the most Ryle and Mel wedding and service that they could have had. It just was on the nose for them, but you could feel the love. Beautiful. Just really, what a privilege to be here, man.
We've waited a long time for Ryle to pop this question. It's been a long time coming. I really wish them all the best, and we can't wait to share in the future that's to come with them and their adventure and journey going forward.
I wish them both many years of happiness, and I hope they have a family soon, because we would love to have more grandchildren. I think they're suited for each other. They both love the outdoors. They both love being adventurous. So wish them the best. I'm pleased to have another
man in the family.
In the house.
From having the 2 girls and the wife, now there's our boys outnumber us.
Ryle and Mel, I want to wish you a lifetime of happiness, joy, and everything your hearts desire. I love you both to infinity and beyond. My huge congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Demone.
Congratulations, guys. We love you both.
We get to celebrate love, and I get to celebrate my perfect wife. We got married.
We here in studio are all so happy for you, Ryle and Mel, and we wish you the best in all things going forward. Thank you so much for allowing us to join you on this special day. And of course, thank you to all of you for joining us today. And remember, you can catch us every Tuesday evening at 6 on S3 with repeats on Sunday mornings at 8:30. Good night, Mzansi, and we'll see you again next time. Join us next Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Afternoon Express as we open up to your best life. Musician and model Tino Chinyani talks all things music, career, family and relationships. Celebrated comedian Celeste Ntuli celebrates 20 years of success and laughs. Movement artist Snembata shares her story and shows off some of her incredible moves. Find out how you can give your baby the best care possible and learn how entrepreneurs are changing their communities. That's Tuesday evening at 6 with repeats Sunday mornings at 8:30 only on S3.
Another feel-good production.